Do you want to overcome the world? In John chapter 16, Jesus continues to prepare his disciples for his departure. He's been coming out of the city to Bethany, and he's spending his final days with them. I'm outside the city at Mount Bonnell. It's a beautiful view of downtown Austin with all the high rises and tech companies and new companies that have been started here. But Jesus says to the disciples that they are going to be rejected by the world, put out of the synagogue, even killed, because the world will not believe them. But he says it's a good thing that I'm leaving, because when I leave, the Spirit will come, the advocate. Think about it. When the disciples were walking with Jesus, when they were in his vicinity, that's when they were in the presence of God. But when he leaves, anyone who chooses to follow Jesus is filled with the Spirit. The Spirit of God comes to live within them. And so Jesus tells them that their grief of his departure will only last a little while, and then he'll return. He was talking about his death, and then on the third day, his resurrection. Their grief would turn to joy, much like a mother who gives birth to a child doesn't remember the pain when she's holding her little one. Jesus tells them that through his death, Satan, the prince of this world, would be defeated, and that they would go out with the Spirit of truth guiding them along the way, convicting them. Jesus says something really beautiful. He says, even as I leave, you will experience peace because I have overcome the world, and through him, so do we.